Ay, 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 ok. ¿Qué vamos a hacer, güey? Quería ver algo antes de meterme al poderoso canal. Ah, mira. Eh, pues vamos a darle. Ese güey que está allá, ¿quién es el protagonista? ¿Qué está haciendo? A ver, extras, güey. Nunca me he metido a ver qué pedo. Expositor de vehículos. Ah, son los autos que todavía no encuentro, ¿verdad? Wow, se le metieron mucho empeño al diseño de los carros, ¿eh? Ve nomás. Ford. Wow. Pero bueno, vamos a la verga. Ok, vamos a empezar a jugar. Nada más que quería ver qué es eso de comprar vía... Ah, no, la cagué, güey. Qué chingados. Ok, casos. Ah, miren, aquí podemos resolver los casos una vez más. Patrulla. Tráfico. El concha con la pareja perfecta. Más adelante. Sí, Ok. Pues es hora de empezar, banda. Es hora de empezar a jugar. Ya ayer no seguí dándole porque me fue una peda. Y pues valió la pena ir al Chile. Ya saben qué pecho. Ay, güey, tengo mucho hambre. Hasta me ruge la panza. Con ganas de chingarse unos tacos, ¿no? De pastor acá, bien, bien rellenos de carne, cabrón. Con su respectiva cebollita y cilantro. El lapsus.
Phelps, Mikowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street.
Ah, chinga, nunca he visto esto de estadísticas, güey. Ok, casos cerrados, 7. Crímenes callejeros completados, 5 de 40. Lugares importantes descubiertos, 6. Latas doradas conseguidas. Novelas conseguidas. Álbumes conseguidos. Tipos de vehículos conducidos. No sabía que existía todo eso, güey. Periódicos leídos, 3. Porcentaje de juego completado, 17.16. Rango actual, 9 de 10. De 20 más bien. Pistas encontradas, 48. Tiempo de investigación, 48 minutos. Peleas. Ok.
Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
¿Qué nos pidió el güey? Al chile ni puse atención. A ver, vamos a ver el mapa. Que ahora sí quiero hacer varias cosas en el mapa. Como esto, mira. Vamos por ese vehículo. Que el güey conduzca hasta allá. Y... es su máquina. Che, mapa sí está bien grande, güey, pero... no hay nada interesante, güey, en él. La neta. Ay, chinga. A ver, ¿qué nos pidió el güey? Fox, hay un patrullero. Ha localizado a Kaiser Fraser verde robado. Vámonos, güey. Y yo le quería cambiar el traje, güey.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
Las salidas hacia acá. A la verga. Hey, bofo. No puedo salir, güey. Ah, es que es aquí. Pues nos agarramos este carrito, ¿o qué?
Can you drive to this one?
Güey, quiero cambiarme el traje. Este no me lo he puesto, güey. Al tiro, güey.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Ay, ay, ay.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the
El caso
front
anterior
page.
sí lo resolví, güey. El que iba después de la morra que apresaron. No. Del güey que atropellaron. Después salió otro caso. Sí lo resolví. Bofo, yo creo que me... Ah, sí. Estamos bien.
Decent guy.
Es hacia acá, güey, ven. Vamos a descubrir el nuevo carro que vamos a conseguir, güey. Ay, chinga. Güey, te digo, o sea, pinche mapa grande, güey, pero tan solo, güey. O sea, no mames, güey, qué desperdicio de mapa, la neta, güey. O sea, sí entiendo por qué este juego no fue tan bien recibido, güey, ¿sabes? O sea, sí puedo dar más. ¡A la verga! ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué clase de pinche camioncito es esto, güey? Bofo, pinche carro está bien feo, güey. Parece un escarabajo, hasta me da cosa, güey. O sea, está bien peculiar, güey. ¿A poco ese carro sí existió? Existió, güey. ¿Cómo se llama? A ver. Sí me aparece, ¿no? Si me vuelvo a subir, ¿aparece el nombre del carro? ¿Alguien sabe cómo puedo ver? No, pues nadie me está viendo, güey. Ah. Que chale, pinche juego culero, ¿no? Güey, ¿cómo se llama este carro, güey? Pinche carro feo a la verga. Güey, tú maneja, me da hueva.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ya me tocará a mí manejar. Ah, atrás tiene una mesita, güey, todo el pedo. Está interesante, pinche carro ha de ser bien lento, güey, para una carrera.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Ah, mi otro carro.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
fuck. Ah, fuck.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Shit. Ah.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Put your hands in the air!
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Qué sospechoso que la documentación la cargue, ¿no? O sea... A la verga, 2400 costó el carro, güey. Está barato, ¿no?
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
A la verga.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
No sé, güey.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Ah, siempre la cago, güey, en una.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Güey, mi otro carro, güey. Ni lo pude manejar. Vete a la verga, güey. ¿Dónde está mi otro pinche carro, güey? ¿Cómo saco armas para matarte, hijo de tu perra madre?
Coming, Stefan?
On my way.
A ver, güey. Quería ver qué más casos hay por aquí, güey. Chinga, pues no hay nada interesante en este pinche mapa culero, cabrón. Vale, verga, güey. A ver, aviso de vehículo robado. Pues vamos al caso, güey. Pues qué más hago. Vámonos, güey. Alguien se metió a ver el gameplay, güey. Quien sea que lo esté viendo, dale like y compártalo.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
A la verga. Sí está bien pinche aburrido el mapa, güey. O sea, no es por mal pedo, pero... ¿Qué les costaba meternos un prostíbulo o algo?
And he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
I get it. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf.
I'm sorry, se desconectó el
In which
control.
case we'll give him a firm...
Ah, ya ni lo está viendo, güey.
See?
Chale, ya me había
I knew you weren't
emocionado.
finished.
Pinches culeros. Güey, qué mal pedo. Me quitaron mi carro. Ah.
Slow down!
Güey, si manejas tú, güey. Al chile tengo hueva de manejar, güey. Maneja tú.
You can drive.
¿Para qué te metes, te bajas del carro, güey? Te buenas de una cerveza, güey. Bien elástica. Bien elástica. Así le dicen mamá.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Cállate, hijo de tu perra madre.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Fraser, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
¿Por qué todos los que venden carros están así como
That's
se
a joke
meten
too, son.
4 líneas de coca,
Phelps, you
güey?
mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Pues por mí mátalo, güey. Te creas. A ver, papi.
I look for the ideal customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough.
Pues enséñame, güey, lo que me vas a enseñar.
What now?
All right, find out what Coombs knows about our lead-footed friend, Cliff Harrison.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Algo me dice que no van a coincidir, güey.
Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Ah, chinga. Ya ni me acuerdo del nombre del otro güey. ¿Puedo ver mis notas? El precio es diferente, ¿no? ¿O es igual?
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
You need to give us something, Coombs, if you don't want to be implicated in this.
Yap, yap, yap. Son, your problem is that your gums keep flapping, but you do no listening.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere but no place to go? You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Poli bueno, poli malo, güey. No, no debería, pues mi negocio es que sí, güey, pero... pongámonos bueno.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
This was all above board.
Yes. Of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Sí, tú primero, güey. Aquí el verga soy yo. Cáptalo.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
A la verga, pinche salto bien mamalón, ¿no? Como para...
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Grand Theft Auto.
Messages for me, please.
A James
Eso significa Grand Theft Auto, robo de auto.
Suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, man.
James Velasco. A ver, pues hay que marcar el destino, güey, al que vamos a ir. Ajá. Vamos aquí. Pero espera. ¿Qué caso estoy haciendo, güey? Vehículo robado. Pero el coche no fue robado, entonces, ¿cuál es el pedo aquí, güey? Maneja tú, cabrón.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Shit. Güey, tengo que aprender inglés.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Coño, Mickey. Ando bien desubicado de este pinche caso, güey. Ya está medio huevo. Aparte tengo sueño. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Llegó la hora de ir a dormir con mi colchón espiritual.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Ok, vamos a investigar. ¿Aquí va? Es... ¿Dónde es, güey? Ah. Te cargó.
Bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Ah, chinga. Dos puertas, el otro era de 4 puertas, ¿no?
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. But the paperwork they provide is normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Belasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Come on, Belasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
Fuck.
You had a chance to cooperate, Belasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Fuck, güey, pinche caso está bien
Your
cabrón.
GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
¿Por qué me grita? ¿A dónde tenemos que ir? Súbete, pendejo, pues no ves que hay un pedo.
Come on! We don't want to lose her! LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving the girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Jean, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Ahora sí voy a usar la intuición porque el chile no sé.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Help me out here, Gene.
I can help you out. How about the Catholic solution? A nice boy like you would have never tried that.
Esa morra, ¿qué pedo?
Let me go and you can do it to me. How about it, huh? Any working girl will charge a C-note for that.
As much as that? Sounds on the high side to me, Cole. The car's outside.
Güey, hace un chungo.
Career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
¿Y ahora? Ya no sé qué hacer. Che, caso me está carcomiendo. Solo nos queda ir a la imprenta de marca. ¿Dónde queda, güey? Está lejos, tú maneja.
You're behind the wheel.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
No, espera.
Good luck, I suppose.
O sea, sí podemos venir a ver qué pedo. Sí tenemos que verificar, ¿no? Quiero creer. A lo mejor y no, güey. Entonces mejor vamos a pasar las preguntas ya. Conocimiento de red de robos.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Ah, poli bueno, poli malo, güey. Puedo ser buen pedo y decirle, a ver, pendejo, pues por esto, güey. Puedo ser malo y exigir, vamos a ser bueno. Ajá,
I'm not accusing you of being involved, Mr. Lightfall. I just wondered whether you had heard anything.
Yes, I see. We have had attempts to break in here before. A lot of the government forms here have value to criminals.
Siempre la cago.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Velasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Ah, cabrón, ya dilo.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Mi premio son 5 vínculos ocultos, güey.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
We certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments. Advice?
I say it's time to bust open the warehouse.
Shit. Shit, shit, shit. A ver, vamos a resolver esta chingadera, güey. Que desde que era me estoy impacientando que no dejo de verla, güey. Tu maneja, culero.
You can drive.
Pues básicamente este no es un juego de mundo abierto, o sea, sí, o sea, creo que por lógica no, pero nos estamos enterados, ¿no? De que como que no es de mundo abierto esta madre, güey.
$11K responding. Go ahead.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Espera, espera, ¿qué fue eso?
What are we waiting for?
¿A dónde se fue, güey? Quiero creer que es ese carro rojo, ¿verdad? ¡Ah, chinga!
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot.
Reinforcements are on the way. Seize.
¡Apúntale bien, güey! Estuvo fuerte el caso.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Just be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Oye, güey, ¿y esas cancioncitas de qué me sirven? ¿Y dónde está esta chingadera?
Jesus, Cole!
Cállate, payaso. Güey, yo quiero ver aquí, güey, que me saca de onda. ¿Por qué me siguen marcando estas cosas en el mapa? Ya no deberían de, ¿no?
Sed.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ay, vamos a hacer eso, güey. Se ve interesante. ¿Dónde está? Está cerca, ¿no? Sí, claro que sí.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up! LAPD!
Será interesante ver cómo acaba esto.
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
There he is, officer.
¿Por qué siempre se suben esas mamadas,
Someone
güey?
has to
Ah,
stop the Venusians.
Farewell, cruel world.
ok, lo debí haber detenido desde antes. ¿Sabes qué, güey? Maneja tú.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Call for a couple of black and whites. We can flash her down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so, huh? Look sharp. Throw out the guns. Weapons! your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Siento que este Red Dead, güey, le quiero picar a la...
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
You're too exposed! Find cover! Covering fire! Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Claro que sí.
Not much help.
Any ideas?
Search the place, Phelps. We're looking for paper, records, any kind of bankable evidence.
Don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Claro que sí, hijo de perra. Te encontramos.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source. Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem
Claro que
There
sí,
are at
hombre.
least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes me.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Hijo de perra.
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
La cinemática de arresto es exactamente igual para todos los cabrones, güey. Pues vamos por ese hijo de perro. ¿Cuál es el que está más lejos? El más lejos es este. Entonces voy a marcar este para que el güey me conduzca hasta allá.
All these people. You know the way. You can drive.
Déjame cambiar el micrófono, güey. Ya me duele la oreja.
Gonna take some cleaning up.
A la verga. Todo de huevo el día, ¿no? Ahorita un ratito más voy a jugar Outlast. A lo mejor juego Minecraft. Qué chingados. Ok, ya vine hasta acá. El lugar donde tengo que ir está... Ok, de esas chingaderas que está acá. Vamos, Stephen, ¿cómo te llames? Ah, chinga, esta... La policía está rara, ¿no? ¡Oh, la verga! ¡Qué carro tan bonito, güey! Ve, güey. Ve este pedo. ¡Ah! ¡Qué carro tan... Este carro de verdad existió, nah. Tiene una llanta, güey. Güey, qué bonito vivir en esa época, güey. No mames. Ah, vete a la verga. No, no voy a conducir hasta acá, güey. Aparte no he fijado el destino. Déjame detengo. Aparte vas a manejar tú, güey.
You can drive.
Qué carro tan peculiar, güey. Cabrón.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney. What you're doing here is slanderous, Detective. And you'll be hearing from my lawyer about it.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Now, where shall I start? With the two GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city.
La cagué, ¿verdad?
How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Güey, la cagué bien cabrón en este caso, güey. Estuve tan perdido desde el principio. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. You hear what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
El ídolo caído. Ah, creo que recuerdo este caso, güey.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and...
Ya, que me den un traje nuevo.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, bantering with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching that caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Got a screw. Going to church
So
doesn't
what
make you a
next?
Christian any more than staying in the garage makes
Continue the response, sir.
Ahí está el carro.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Pues vamos a ver qué pedo, güey. Creo que tenemos que ir a pie. Ah, no, güey. Sí tenemos que ir por allá arriba. Olvídalo, güey.
Stop just ahead.
Fuck, a ver, vamos a ver qué pedo con este caso. ¿Ah?
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
¿Por qué siempre la cago, güey?
Really, you're a cute detective. But a little too naive for my taste.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
¿Puedo ir a investigar acá abajo o no puedo? Sí, sí puedo. Pues vamos a investigar qué pedo. Checo qué hay, güey, qué pistas hay yo. Y si sale algo bueno, pues podremos ver qué pedo.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the truck. And that isn't even the best part.
Hay sangre en el cristal.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ay, qué hueva.
She's a long way from home.
Chevrolet.
Help me out.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Siento que me faltan pistas, güey. Hay algo que me estoy saltando y no sé qué es.
Funny how that thing at the rail yard turned out, don't you think?
Hay algo que me falta, güey. A ver, el carro se ve que salió de aquí. Al parecer sí, el carro salió de aquí. Pero si cayó así... Estos cabrones están pisando pruebas, ¿no?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Hija de perra, ¿me puedes decir las cosas bien? Ah!
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Todo lo cago, güey. Tiene 41 años, me está viendo la cara de pendejo.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Tengo que usarlo, güey. Tengo que usarlo, güey. Ah, verga. Pues bueno, poli malo.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
No me pareció que encontré todas las pistas, güey. Hay algo que me salté sin querer queriendo. Y no sé qué carajos fue. Pues vamos a entrevistar a la cabrona esta. Tú vas a manejar, güey.
You're behind the wheel.
Tú vas a manejar.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Lía, cállate. Pues vamos a ver qué pecho.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Ah, está bien guapa esta morra,
You can't hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling better
need to be
since this
manhandled
morning,
by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
¿Por qué mi perrita está ladre y ladre, güey? ¿Hay fantasmas o qué pedo? Hay que investigar aquí. ¡Lía!
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Güey, ¿qué hago aquí, güey? Ay. Ah, mira un disco. ¿Y estos para qué chingados sirven, güey? O sea, ¿qué beneficio me trae conseguir esa mamada? Chinga, yo no me quise meter aquí. Quítate la verga, Stephen. Está en oscuro, güey. No veo nada. Da miedo, Estamos investigando, güey, a ver si nos hallamos algún easter egg, algo de terror, güey. En esta época se supone que pasa lo de... ¿Cómo se llama esta chingadera, güey? Pasa lo de... ¿Cómo se llama, güey? Ah, los casos de It, güey. Igual le pusieron referencias. Creo, ¿no? O fueron los 50.
Mister, or are you just cracked?
No me acuerdo bien, güey. Ah, es que aquí es la estación de... Es una de policías, güey. Ok. Vámonos a ver qué pedo. Para que abres las dos puertas, weón. Hola, hermosa. ¿Cómo estás?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You could have died in the crash, Jessica. Why would someone want to kill you?
Someone wants to kill me? I didn't know anything about that. I just went along with Junie. She knows all about the movie business.
Ah, estás bien pendeja.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Pendeja, tengo la carta de tu mamá.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Tiene 15 años, güey. No.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Ok. Vamos a ver la libreta.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Güey, podemos decir que miente.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city. I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Eres una pendeja.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be our lawyer. Certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Quítate, pendejo.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Carajo. Carajo.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Güey, no sé inglés. Lo que me vais a decir, dímelo en español. ¿Qué estás tramando? ¿Qué estás tramando, hija de tu pinche madre?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Tengo muchas
Ballard was
ganas de
doing
hacer
someone a
esto.
favor. Why did they try to kill her?
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit.
Ah, espera.
Code 2 identified.
Tengo que hacer esto.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at 1 West
Fuck.
1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
¡Fuck! ¡No! Maté a alguien, güey. El chile no fue adrede, güey.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Ah.
Look out! More of them! Put them down!
No quiero matarlo, güey, ¿sabes?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Stay down. King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's RV surplus is code 4.
Y se cayó el pendejo. Corre. Tenemos que descubrir este caso. Este caso sí no lo puedo perder, güey. He sido una completa decepción estos días, güey. Tengo que ser más inteligente en el caso, güey, y ver qué pedo puedo hacer. ¿Qué ha habido, recita? Espera. Sé que para esto es mejor eso. Ese güey nunca se cambia el traje.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
803 es por acá. 804, 803.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers.
¿Está bien
I'll just
guapa?
need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Carajo.
Not sure this means much.
A ver, ¿quién ataca, güey?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
¿Quién ataca algún lugar, güey, si no quiere encontrar algo, güey? O sea, parece que quisiera encontrar algo, ¿no?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Oye. Ajá, un papel.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
¿Por qué no se llevaron el cheque?
Nope.
Nuevo Testamento.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Jarrón.
Probably nothing.
Presented to Mark.
Nothing significant. Seems irrelevant.
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Optimistic, Cole. It doesn't appear to be connected. I don't think so. I doubt it. junk. Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Circumstantial.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Voy a usar la intuición, güey, para entrar en la comunidad.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Le creo, güey.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Está bien hermosa, güey. Cheque de 20,000.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Esto es Hollywood.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Por eso es lo que estoy diciendo. Yo sé que Facebook y Instagram no lo hacen borraste, sé que las desactivaste o no sé. Pero no sé si borraste TikTok. Ay, Daniel.
Ay, güey, se me olvida que estoy en transmisión todavía. Mecha. Vamos a seguir dándole. Güey, a veces se me olvida que estoy transmitiendo y yo juego bien verguero como si estuviera solo.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Jamás espera que si quiero ir por este pinche carro. No me pites, hijo de tu perra madre. Soy policía.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 shots fired. Unit Tampa code 3 identified.
Ni siquiera es aquí, güey. Siempre me manda a los lugares que no es. Córrele, Stephen. ¿Cómo te llamas? Siempre se me olvida el nombre de ese güey. El líder, compañero Stefan Biwowski. Córrele, Biwowski. Oye, qué bonito carro. ¿Sí me lo puedo robar también? Pero no era el que quería. ¿Dónde caes? A la verga. Hasta se conduce bien rápido, güey. Con este carro sí me la pelan en unas carreras, güey. Perdón, es que me acordé de algo de... A la verga, güey. Qué pedo con... A la verga. Perdón.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
Güey, tengo que aprender inglés para disfrutar más los juegos. Nada como verlo en su idioma original, güey, pero... O sea... disfrutar el O sea, no tener que leer los subtítulos, güey. ¿Sí me explico? O sea, leerlo... O sea, ver, nada más escucharlo, güey. Es lo malo de no saber inglés, güey. Que vales verga, güey. ¿Hasta dónde es esta mamada, güey? Ya me lo llego. Fuck, güey. Conduzco de la vez. Open your ass. Open your ass. Verga, güey. Es que aparte el inglés está bien cabrón, güey. Ass y eyes suena casi igual, güey. Open your eyes. Open your ass. Open tu culo. Open your culo. Open your... Oh, ay, estoy bien pendejo, güey. Digo pura pendejada. ¿Dónde se sacaba?
What's the situation?
Bien
We got a
tranquilos.
hold-up on Sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Siempre es el mismo policía, güey, ¿no? Vamos a ver qué pello.
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force. Stay in cover.
Stairs, get after him.
Dame, güey, deja agarrar mi sombrero. Déjame ver si no hay nada que me pierda. Que me puedo perder. ¡Quítate a la verga! Güey, no me sigas.
Put the weapon down now.
¡No! No. Ay, güey.
What's the situation?
We got a hold up on
Deberían
Sour.
darte la opción de
3 guns
saltarte las cinemáticas, güey.
locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go on through the front, but the place is a fortress.
A la verga.
I got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get into the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. By the back.
Ni me atoro. Todavía no completo el otro caso, güey. Y acá en esto. Che juego, a veces sí está de hueva, güey. Ah, la verga. Pinche Cole, eres una verga, güey.
Throw out the guns.
Get after him.
Espera, mi sombrero. Quítate la verga.
Put the weapon down now.
You fucking asked for it.
Le disparas en el pinche cuello y no se muere, güey. Esa mamá que...
Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry and Loan.
Ah, mira este carro de allá, de acá. A ver.
Out of the car. Police.
Please drive carefully.
Ya, a la verga. Pinche culero, la tiraste. Y pasa por encima de ella, güey. ¿Tú manejas, no, güey?
Can you drive to this one?
A ver, cámate, por favor.
Es que no te dejo de pensar.
Poco a poco el corazón va perdiendo la fe, perdiendo la...
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We are investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that?
Ah, verga. ¿Quién está viendo mi poderoso gameplay? Ando bien crustáceo, bro. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, güey? Andas bien... Vete a la verga. A la verga, ando bien crustáceo. Güey, quédate a ver este gameplay y ayúdame a descubrir quién es el que asesinó a este... intenta asesinar a unas morras. Ah, está bien verga aquí, güey. A ver, voy a investigar primero. Si te molesta, no vale verga. ¿Dónde chingado?
So, you coming?
Espérate, pendejo, que estoy investigando. Sí, ahí hay algo. Te juro que vi algo interesante. No había nada interesante.
So, you coming?
Espérate, culero, quiero ver qué te robó.
So, you
A la
coming?
verga, le desarmé eso. A la verga. Está grandecito aquí, güey. So, you coming? Ah, huevo, miren. Sabía que había algo aquí. La droga inunda de las calles.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight out.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cullen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? What do you think? Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cullen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. Put into big vats, we can water it down a little.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
Ay, cabrón.
Hey, hey! You don't like my offer?
Así como de mírelo. Está empeñado de pichato.
Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Ah. ¿Por qué todos los mafiosos tienen un teléfono en su mesa, güey? O sea, qué mamada, ¿no? Fuck. Ah, mira. Mira.
So this is where you sprang from.
Aquí están las cabezas, güey, mira. Y a huevo, mira. Estos cabrones tienen que ver con el asesinato. No dejes de investigar, pedazo de mierda. Tú no vas a investigar, pinche huevón. ¿Para qué te tengo, güey? Mejor vengo yo solo, culero. Pinche mierda. Morro pendejo. A ver, vamos a ver qué... Ah, güey, caballos. Sin pene, güey. No sé por qué no les ponen pene a los caballos, güey. A lo mejor son yeguas, no sé. Pues no hay nada interesante, güey. Vamos a la verga. Okay.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me? Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Pues güey, ya investigué todo lo que tuve que investigar, ¿no? Yo recuerdo que
Turn off the
aquí...
lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that? Humor him.
Exactamente,
One-way
sabía.
mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Más cabezas reducidas, güey. Míralo. Pastillas, 100 gramos, hidrato de clorar, veneno, antídoto, avisa a un médico de
Doping a
inmediato.
15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Hijos de su perra madre, ya te descubrí, culero. Te vas a ir a la cárcel, pinche perro. Te vas a quedar sin pelo ahí, güey.
No good to me.
Maquillajito.
Can't be that way, Phelps. Couldn't fit a rat through there.
¿Dónde está la puerta? Hacia allá, ¿va?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
O sea, ¿cómo chingados entra? Al espejo. Ay, ahorita te voy a cachar, cabrón. Te voy a investigar qué pedo, güey. Debe haber otra entrada. Claro que sí. Hijo de perra. Una botella, güey. Aparte es pedo el pinche pelón, güey. De la verga. A ver. Nos metemos.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
¿Qué? ¿Y una espada? Para el caso no sirve. Ok. Mark Bishop. Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Tendremos que averiguarlo. Los diablos. Ok. Ya descubrimos todo, güey. Entonces aquí es donde el hijo de perra se pone a grabar, güey. Pero ve. ¿Y todas estas morras que tiene? O sea, ¿cómo le hago para salirme de aquí, güey? Porque le piqué no sé qué chingados. Joder, perra, ya te caché. Vas a valer verga, pinche puto. Vamos a ver qué pedo, güey.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers.
Ah, Warner Brothers.
When Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Yeah, I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production, though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Fuck. ¿Qué pruebas tengo?
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad. And well, there's a surprise. They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Chingada madre.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
¿Qué hago? ¿Bueno o malo?
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about
madre,
it...
güey, pinche. Siempre la cago en los pinches detenciones.
I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
La cara de ese güey. Todo esto es una mamada, güey.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Let's move forward!
We need another gun over here.
We need to lose those fools, though.
Pues el culero, ¿me tienes miedo o qué?
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
¿Cuál plato, güey? ¿De qué hablas? Plato de comer. Ah. Tú manejas, güey. Oh, espérame, ¿está lejos o está cerca? Ah, está cerca y ya yo manejo. Parte de este carro está chidito. Hola, culero, súbase.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey,
No tenemos que hacer un informe, güey. Acabamos de matar a varias personas.
McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop
No
alive.
tiene ningún
I have a
puto
good mind
sentido.
just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Oh! Christ alive!
Crystal Life. Pues acá, güey, la cagué.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Gané un logro, güey. Ah. Valió verga. Mi carro. Bueno, güey, vámonos a pata. O róbale el carro a alguien, güey. A este, mira.
LAPD, police emergency.
Gracias. Es un Cadillac. Bueno, mames, como policía soy una mamada.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Ah, esta parte creo que está chida, güey.
I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL. We're trying to help you, Bishop! This is all a big mistake! It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
A la verga. A la verga. A la verga, a la verga.
Get the hell out of here, you
Cole está bien pendejo, güey. Siempre le meten una patadota cuando trata de agarrarlos por las escaleras.
Bishop, that's enough.
Oh.
That girl made it all up.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Oh la verga.
It's June Ballard. She's blackmailing me.
A la
Hands in the air,
fucking
Bishop. Move
shit.
another inch and you're
Pinche
dead.
lugar mierdero, güey.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
A la verga, güey.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Güey, se parte, pendejo.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die!
Quiero creer que eso es... Claro
No
que
way
sí,
out of
güey.
here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Uy. Okay.
Oh my God, they're everywhere. Come on, it's this way. You have to get me out of here.
Shit, it really hurts.
Antes de que te maten, güey. Ah.
For the love of God, how many are there?
equals a
mi sombrero.
$12 hat.
I don't want to die here. Just got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
No me voy sin mi sombrero.
It's all Ballard's fault.
Ah, chinga, ¿cómo atravesé ahí? Ah, cabrón, ¿por qué no le...? Ah, es que es mi compa, ¿verdad?
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
There's an army of them. We're done for.
Bishop muerto. ¿Qué? 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 ¿A qué hora lo mataron al puto?
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
A la mierda, güey. Ah, es de madera.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Mi sombrero, güey. Sin mi sombrero no me voy. Ahí está.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
God, they're everywhere.
Stay in cover.
You have to get me out of here. This is insanity.
Tengo hambre, güey.
Get him to the car, I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Shit, it really hurts.
Die here.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
¿Ya no voy a trabajar con él?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like
¿Por qué
this
todos
place.
están del mismo
They treat
tamaño,
you
güey?
right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
Negro africano
Is
francés.
Elsa singing tonight?
Che mierda.
Here's the next set.
Come on,
Es
Cole. You can meet
alucinante,
Elsa
¿no?
while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
You will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give us something before.
Al fin lo vemos
Blow
en
it off,
persona
Cole.
junto con
These
Cole.
artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Pistas encontradas 16, 18. Preguntas correctas 7 de 13. Daños a vehículos, heridas, daños a la ciudad. Ah, verga. Entonces hubiera llegado antes, güey. Coño, güey. Aquí todo importa, güey. 6 meses después. A verga. Yo quiero ver qué pedo con la relación. El caso del pintalabios. Creo que este caso está bueno, güey. Creo que hasta este caso me quedé. Que es donde asesinan a una mujer, según yo recuerdo. Hasta que al fin vemos un caso más interesante, güey. Este sí lo vamos a poner en blanco y negro. Ay, 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 ay.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Ah, es que todos los casos de la vez pasada eran como que leves, ahora sí es homicidio. A ver, ni siquiera leí bien lo que me dijo ahí. Ah, ¿por qué no aparece? Ya tengo nuevos trajes.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Ok, pues hasta aquí lo vamos a dejar, banda. Ya es hora de irnos a la perca. Entonces, pues nos vemos en la próxima. De rato, chinga, a su madre. Una persona sigue viendo esto, güey. ¿Neta? No mames, qué buen pedo. Ahorita voy a jugar otra cosa para que